You're now tuned into the Real Rap Radio Show. I'm your host, Walil Archer. I have a special guest with me. I have Breezy with me. What's up, Breezy?
What it do? What it do? It's your boy Beezy. Ah.
The world famous actor.
Period. Actor, singer, songwriter, performer, and model, all of the above. And I do podcasting sometimes.
Now, before we get into the stage play, I want to talk about those titles, the hats that you wear, and let's talk about the balance. How do you balance the various hats that you're wearing?
Oh my God. When I was younger, you could just get up and just do anything, whatever comes to mind, even when I was in college. But now, as I've gotten older and I'm in my purpose and doing things with intention, I have to set myself on a schedule and I have to plan out things for the week and even for the month. I just even did that today for March, the three things I need to focus on for March and what I need to focus on this last week of February going into March. So keeping myself on a schedule is has been very crucial with me in this time because I used to struggle with time management and all that stuff, but I've gotten better at it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, work at it. Anything you work at, the harder you work, the better you get at it.
Yes, I truly believe that. Yes, it's very much so true. And I've been experiencing that ever since been so serious and intentional about my career. Starting in 2021, things have started to just flourish for me, and things that I've spoken in manifestation are becoming into fruition. So that is very true. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the different hats again. Let's go into one category before we get to the stage plays. I know you said podcasting. I know you said modeling. What do you do most of the time?
So most of the time, when I'm heavily in, it goes like this for me: singing, acting, songwriting, performing, like in that order, modeling, and then podcasting. So that's typically what I focused on, from the first thing I said to the last. Singing is my babe. That's my number one thing. But really, singing and acting goes like this for me. But I will put singing before anything and everything else. That is just like my number one. But I love acting. Like I said, they're both like hand in hand. But yeah, definitely singing is like my first passion before acting.
And let's talk about singing first. How did you get into it?
So I have been singing since I was a little boy. Like I've been shoved in choirs by my granny and when I was a little boy. And I've always been in choir, even in grade school, and even going into college, just participating in events that allowed me to sing. And so I sang in a mass choir when I lived in San Antonio, Texas at Resurrection Baptist Church. I was also in the young adult singing ministry as well for that we had on Saturdays. And I said, you know what? I've been doing all of this. It's time to really get serious if I really want to do this as a profession. And so last December was when I became an official indie artist. And I released my first two songs this past January called Soulmate and Soft Life, that you can find on all music streaming platforms right now. So, yeah.
Nice. So let's jump right into it. We got that exciting stage play coming up in Houston,
Yes.
Texas. How did you get into
Yes.
acting?
Oh my God. So, like I said, singing and acting has been hand in hand for me. So, while I was in choir back in grade school, I also was in theater as well, all throughout grade school. And so, that has always been something I've wanted to do because people have always called me dramatic and say I need to have my own TV show. Like, I'm very theatrical. I can't help it. Like, naturally, I just am. And so, I just love it. Um, and so this opportunity came about. I've been going to, I actually just backtrack. So went to John Casablanca's acting and modeling school here in Houston, Texas. And then I got an opportunity to go to this expo event that following couple of months later, where I got to meet with other actors, directors, managers, talent scouts, things of that nature, which sparked me to go on more um, auditions here in Houston. Like people think you need to go to Atlanta and New York and California. No, Houston is just as booming as those states are. And so I have just been doing audition after audition. And when this opportunity came about, it just happened so crazy how it happened. And I'm grateful because as my first acting gig, I'm playing two roles. Like, how does that happen? That don't happen every day. For your first acting gig, you get two parts to play. So I'm truly am grateful and thank God, my spirit guides, my ancestors, all of them, the universe for working hand in hand with me to get all these things going for me. So yeah.
All right, I gotta ask you this question. I've done acting in stage plays. Being
Yes.
one character in one stage play as a main character was challenging enough. How are you playing two? How?
So so it's done in two different acts. So that's how I'll be able to switch between two characters. And so I'm playing Jimmy and I'm playing Jason. Jason is this pimp in his 20s. He's a pimp. He's trying to get one of the main characters to pimp her out and turn her out so she could start working for him. So that's his main objective is to have sexual relations with her to pimp her out so he can do what he wants to do business with her. And she has no clue. And then we have Jimmy, who is the brother to Jason, who is this big time mafia drug dealer dude of the neighborhood. And you already know what that entails. So so I am having to jump between two characters, two different, personalities, two different voices, two different, just everything. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I love it, love it, love it.
Yes,
Let the
yes.
listeners know when it is. If I'm in town, I'm definitely coming.
Yes, please. It is going to be April 10th, Easter Monday in Houston, Texas at Matchbox venue. And you can get tickets on matchboxhouston.com. Forgive me if I'm saying the name wrong. You can contact me on my Instagram, which is officially Beezy underscore. The link is there in my bio. Also, the director and writer of the script, his name is Kevo. His Instagram name is Kevo Arts, Kavo Arts. And you can go to his page, click on the link in his bio, and you can get the tickets that way as well.
Now let's
Yeah.
talk about Beezy, the name. How did you come up with that name?
Oh my God. So I got busy one day. I was in young adult Bible study and the minister he had saw me come in and he was like, "Oh, what's up? It's Beezy in the building." And ever since then, so like my tagline when I do my videos and reels, what's up, y'all? It's your boy BC in the building. So it has stuck with me since it has not left. And that was in 2016 or 2015, 2016. Yeah. So that's how I got the name BZ. It was just really like random. And I feel like it just fits like my personality. I know everybody name there's a lot of BZs in the world, but there's not one like this one. Hello? Period. Half left.
Now give us one fun fact about Beezy.
One fun fact about me. Oh my God. I feel like there's so many things about me. Um, One fun fact about me, I guess you could say, um, I don't know if it's fun, but it's necessarily a real fact. Um, I like to journal. Okay, this will be fun. So I like to journal. I have over 75 plus journals. I've been journaling since I was 10 years old. And my hope is that I'll be able to have a movie about my life or even a TV show about my life. I can tell you it'd probably be like 25 seasons, as long as the Simpsons is going type of thing. Like it's that long. I've been writing since I was 10. So my one of my dreams is to be an author of my own book and be a director and producer of my own film about my life story. I want to control my narrative. And so hopefully one day there'll be a Netflix series, about my life in a book. It's coming soon, along with my album that's going to be coming soon, along with Grammys. Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, and Tonys. That's coming for me too, claiming it and speaking it into existence. So things take time, but how things have been going for me right now, we are getting there for sure. Yeah.
Now you're real artsy. Congratulations. You're very artsy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really just, I thank God because even when I come into contact with people, they fall in love with my spirit immediately. And so I'm glad that I have that type of spirit where people gravitate towards me. And I really honestly and truly hope that I can, when I do, I'm gonna say not if, but when I do get out on the scene publicly to the masses, I want to be able to change the lives of millions through my story, through my gifts, through my talents. I really want to be the positive change in the industry that you don't get to see, that is not pushed. So that's what I'm all about. Even in my songs that have been released now, Soulmate and Soft Life. They're very positive songs, very songs that will touch your emotions. And right now, we are in a industry where positivity is not pursued or preached or anything like that. But that is me. That's how I stand out from the rest. Even in my acting roles, in these two acting roles, they're very much so heterosexual roles. But to be able to not typecast myself already and place myself in, oh, I'm only going to play gay characters because it's easier. No, I'm going to play these heterosexual roles and be that 20 something year old drug dealer and the 20 something year old pimp that I'm playing and be that and be those characters and have them be believable. So you guys, please, I'm telling you, how you see my personality right now is the total opposite of these characters that I'm playing. So just imagine me playing a pimp. Like you're like, how are you gonna do that? Like you do not give that. Why would I in the first place? But I'm definitely going to be giving you pimp and drug dealer in the What Do We Do Now play coming April 10th at the Matchbox venue. So yeah,
Now, what would you
definitely.
say your biggest challenge was with acting and taking those roles?
My biggest challenge was trying to figure out how I was going to play them, how I was going to act, the personalities I was going to give, the voices that I was going to give to them, and even the mannerisms, because naturally I'm a feminine guy, so um my mannerisms are naturally feminine, is what I'm trying to say. And so with these characters, they don't have all that talking with the hands and all of that feminine stuff, flamboyancy going on. And so, really having to turn down who I am and tap into the characters have been challenging. Uh, but it has also been fun to tap into who they are and really just become who they are and taking me out of the equation. I even in rehearsals, I look at myself and I'm like, oh my God, I said that, I acted like that, and the reactions that I get, like even from my castmates, I'm just like, okay, I'm doing good. I'm doing this right.
Now
So yeah.
let's talk about casting. How did you get cast for this role or these roles?
So I met up. It was at a conference that I was in January, the 40 Acre Conference that I'm a committee member of. Back on MLK weekend, and a friend of mine who I went to school with named Ashonda, who's playing Kylie, one of the main characters. She was there. We hadn't seen each other since middle school. That was years, over 10 plus years ago. And so we already had each other on Facebook, but we exchanged Instagrams. So when I looked on her Instagram, I saw that there was a posting for this play. What do we do now? And I was like, oh, I could do this. I could go there and try out. So I went and tried out, and she was there. And so I did my little 10 seconds, and then I had went to my car. After he's like, okay, you good, we'll be in contact. Kevo, he said that. So I went to my car and I sat in my car for like 15 to 20 minutes trying to see what I was gonna do next. It's because I already was all dolled up and dressed to do Sunday Fun Day because I love those days. Anyway, so I get a call from Kevo and he says, hey, where are you at? We about to do a table read. And I was like, I still even had no clue I got the part or anything like that or what was going on. So I said, I'm in a parking lot. He's like, okay, come back inside. I come back inside. It was other characters that already had been casted there. Um, and they were going through a table read. So I just joined in. So I'm sitting here doing a table read with both of my characters. And I'm still looking like, okay, am I casted or not? So after we got done with the table read, I said, Kevo, so do I got the parts or something? He was like, oh yeah, man, you do. You have been casted as both Jimmy and Jason. You do got the roles. I'm sorry, man. He just had a lot going on, as he was telling me, and I could see that. And so that's how I got casted. He was like, he loved my projection of my voice and he saw the potential in me. And I just love that he didn't say, oh, okay, this is a gay guy. He may not be able to play these heterosexual roles, but I was able to show a different side of me even in auditioning. And so he saw that, and he casted me as both of these characters. Yeah.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you, thank you. So I'm really excited. Like I said, it's my first play of many more to come. I'm signed to Upward Artistry Management, which is a Black-owned agency here in Houston. And what I love about that is that the opportunities that are presented to me, even though I found this one on my own, but being a part of this agency and being able to be in a Black-owned agency and being looked at and being cared for and just having that extra push there that I didn't have in my last agency has been great as well. So I wanted to shout Upward Artistry out as well. Shout out to Chris Stala. But yeah, to Chris, yeah.
And speaking of agency, what made you go with an agency?
So I really didn't want to just be, as far as acting goes, it was really hard for me to find auditions and to get a push for anything and have things sent to me. So I'm able to get things sent to me that way that I don't find on my own. And so it really feels like a family. And I wanted to get with other actors that are part of the agency and just get in the realm of that because you are who you hang around. I truly believe that. So if I can be in a room where I'm with other experienced actors or actors that start up, it'll keep me encouraged and keep me going. And I won't feel like I'm just alone and doing this thing out here by myself because I'm not. There's other people that are in my same boat that are just out here trying to make it, and be in acting and use their gifts. So yeah.
Awesome. And as we begin to close out, where can they find you at on social media?
So you guys can find me on social media on my Instagram, officially Beezy underscore. Beezy is spelled Beezy. Officially Beezy underscore. And in my bio, it has a link to every social media platform I am involved in. So my Facebook, my Snapchat, my TikTok, my YouTube, all of those things are on there, including the link to this play where you can go ahead and purchase your tickets April 10th for April 10th. But yeah, that's how you can reach me, as well as my music that is out on all streaming platforms. There's links to that for my newly released singles, Soulmate and Soft Life, as well. I'm also going to be starting back up doing my podcast now that I have a little bit more time for the focus on that this month. So which is called Beezy on the Beat. So be looking out for that to return as well.
Awesome. And before I let you go, let's talk about the two singles. How did you come up with those titles?
Oh my God. So I'll start with Soft Life because that came first. So me and my friend were talking on the phone one day last year in like October, November, and she was like, "Yeah, because I'm trying to live soft life all 2023." And I was like, "Girl, I feel that." So when I got on the phone with another close friend at the time, and I was telling him, I was like, "Yeah, I was talking to another friend, and she was like, I want to live a soft life." And he was like, "Bro, you could turn that into a song. That sounds like a song." And so I was like, hmm. So I just start getting in my phone and just start writing lyrics from right there. And then it was Thanksgiving weekend. I was in the closet looking for an outfit, and I just had this tune in my head. Where is my soulmate? that was in my head. And I was like, it would not leave. So I literally wrote Soulmate and Soft Life back to back. That following Sunday, just sat late in my bed, like it would not leave me. And with Soft Life, nothing was going bad in my life at the time, but I feel like this song is very much so relatable to the masses, especially the second verse, which touches on Black men being murdered in the streets by racist cops. So this is definitely a song that everybody can relate to because we all want a soft life. Nobody wants to live the hard life. I stopped using the word struggle life. The struggle is real. Like, yeah, the struggle is real, but we want to get out of that mentality because out of your mouth, things come to be true. So that's how soft life come about, and that's what it's all about. And even with soulmate, I have been very, very, very intentional and serious about finding my soulmate since 2021. And so no telling why, of course those lyrics have probably popped up in my head because I do want to be, meet my soulmate and meet the love of my life, which I'm soon to meet him very soon. I can feel it in my spirit. The spirit guys are talking. God had already told me, the universe, my ancestors, they all working hand in hand. He's coming any day now. So that's soulmate and soft life are my babies. And I'm just glad that those two songs are my first two songs that I wrote because coming out of a hard life, too soft life, and writing that has and then soulmate, like, oh my God, like tired of dealing with these fools, as I mentioned in that. And everybody loves the line in this song. I saw my angel numbers. 111 and 333. Everybody loves that line. Like out of my performances, everybody like, oh yeah. So I'm glad everybody is knowing about their angel numbers because it's real. Excuse me, about to turn my alarm off. Sorry about that. but um, but yeah, so Soulmate and Soft Life, all music streaming platforms. What do we do now? April 10th. Podcast Beezy on the Beat is coming back. So yeah. It's more in store for me. I'll be recording an EP, hopefully done by the end of this year. And we gonna go from there. So yeah.
Congratulations on all your success and future endeavors.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Any final thoughts or closing remarks?
I just want to say that anything that you may want to do, a dream, a goal, an aspiration, you can manifest on it all day long, but faith without feet. Okay, if you have faith without feet, nothing is gonna become into fruition. And so I would manifest all day long. And yes, I would start to see a little bit, but it wasn't until I allowed, it's as weird as it may sound, I use fear to elevate me into my purpose because I took that and used that to put myself out there because fear was blocking me. But I switched it around and used that fear to start, these amazing things to start happening in my life. So, you know, just, you know, pursue it, be it. And when you inspire people, when you're inspired by people, people inspire you, and it's just this whole cycling effect. So, inspired to be inspired, pursue your dreams, go for it, use fear to jumpstart your career. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Yeah.
Well, Beezy, I'd like to thank you for doing the interview with the Real Rap Radio Show with your boy Walil Archer. You can follow.
Yes. Thank
You welcome. You welcome. You can follow Walil Archer on all social media under Walil Archer. Thanks
you.
again
Period.
for doing the interview, and that's our time for today.
Yes. Beezy in the building. We out.
There it is. And I'll see you guys next time on the Real Rap Radio Show with Walil Archer.